Lu Fan continued onward, his every step echoed through the dead leaves. He destroyed every monster he encountered along the way, one by one, without stopping or hesitation. Gradually, he realized that perhaps trusting Wang Yang wasn't wrong, as he stood by him at every turn. But just as this bond of trust was about to become fully strengthened, an action by Wang Qiang pierced it with another arrow of doubt. Wang Tian continued to lead the way. He walked ahead, guiding Lu Fan in the right direction. Still, Lu Fan harbored a hidden uneasiness. He couldn't completely trust him. He followed, but remained cautious with every step, as if sensing a veil of deceit behind Wang Tian's words. A little distance later, Lu Fan found another crossbow covered in mud. As soon as he picked it up, Wang Qiang's voice echoed behind him. "Young master, you're really doing a great job. I made the right decision to follow you." Lu Fan listened, but his face remained expressionless. He said in a low voice, "Stop talking nonsense. I haven't seen a single piece yet, and there's no trace of the god-hunting crossbow you were talking about." Wang Tian felt a little uneasy. "Young master, you think I'm lying?" There was a slight nervousness in his voice. "Everything I'm saying is true. There are countless chests in this world. The more chests we open, the greater the chance of finding a piece or cross. We just have to reach them before others do." Lu Fan opened the box at the same time. As soon as the lid lifted, the light inside shone on his face, and he paused for a moment. What he saw was beyond his expectations. At that very moment, Wang Guanyan's voice rang out behind him. "Young Master Lu Fan, you are truly very lucky. The second artifact has also been found, and right in your hands. This means the god-seeking crossbow must be nearby." Lu Fan slowly picked up the material. The symbols engraved on it glowed in a faint blue light. It was a magic banking seal, legendary quality. The power within it felt like a slow pulse. The item description flashed before his eyes. "Use only in the lamp ruin secret area. This skill creates a 5-kilometer suppression domain. Reuse while active removes the domain. It disappears outside the secret area." Lu Fan's gaze fell on another corner. Something metallic gleamed there. He reached out and took it out. There was a distinct warmth to its touch, as if some power was dormant within. Lu Fan immediately realized it was either a magical weapon or a success cross. A slight satisfaction appeared on his face when Wang spoke. "This is a rare enhancement scroll. It's almost impossible for factions to create scrolls with a success rate of over 100%. Gambling Master Lu, you're not just lucky, you seem to be made by fate." Meanwhile, Lu Fan was still lost in thought. He spoke softly. His sword and bow are both high quality, and now he's also wearing divine status armor. But applying enhancements to the dark penetration bow can be risky. Lu Fan took out the dark penetration bow without much hesitation. He knew that even if the equipment broke, he wouldn't be harmed. As Dufresne activated the scroll, a slight vibration rippled through the air. A blue streak flashed on the bow, leaving Lu Fan speechless for a moment. Wang's voice echoed again. "Oh, it's successful." Lu Fan's status window opened. New words appeared on it. Dark Penetration Bow Dragon Roar. Strength 591-82. Dragon Roll. Non-charged armor break, 45% damage. The charge lasts for 3 seconds, and it's equivalent to a direct success. Lu Fan slowly gripped the bow tightly. A wave like a dragon's roar arose within the bow. Lu Fan realized that the base's attributes were truly exceptional, and this 30% all-attribute intelligence could make the divine bone armor even stronger. And Dragon Roar. Arrow's 45% attribute. The base's penetration damage was 45% of 1 million. And the Ye family never expected such a weapon to be able to compete with the god-seeking crossbow. Lu Fan still had the bow in his hand. But then Fan noticed the status window, which displayed a treasure map system alert. As soon as Lu Fan saw it, he thought to himself, "Hey, what's this?" And then he immediately clicked on it. The status window read, "Lu Fan, congratulations! The treasure map has been sent." Lu Fan was overjoyed to see it. He knew it was a divine-level treasure map, one he hadn't seen in a long time. But Wang was acting strangely. He tried to open the box. But then a slight noise came as the box opened. Lu Fan heard it, but ignored it. Wang Yang then immediately stood up and said, "Hey, young master, it's getting late. Should we camp here and rest?" Lu Fan ignored him and said, "No rest. We have to keep collecting pieces all night." Wang Chang, hearing this, said, "Hey, you can't sleep." Lu Fan ignored him. Lu Fan immediately opens the status window and starts looking at the map. The map shows a very scary scene, with bones and skeletons everywhere. He immediately asks Wang Chang, "We've talked enough. Now tell me where in this area is the place where these bones and this lake are." Confused, he replies that he doesn't know where it is, but he can only find it after traveling for at least 2 days. Wang Tian didn't know what was going through his mind. And then he asked, "Hey, young master, you're progressing faster than most people. It takes half a month to reach the final stage." But Lu Fan had something else in mind. He gestured with his hand and said, "We won't rest. We'll keep going for 2 days. And if you see any treasure chests along the way, let me know immediately." Wang Chang looked very tired. 2 days passed. Finally, Lu Fan reached the place he wanted to reach. Lu Fan had collected 3 divine-grade treasure maps since the Divine Bone Ancient God War. But the Black Rat Hunter of the Secret Realm doesn't know the location of any of them, because it's inside the Secret Realm. Lu Fan must get it immediately. Wang Changland can't fly, otherwise it wouldn't take 2 days. Yet he helped Lu Fan open dozens of sand fragments along the way. Lu Fan had never collected the first 5 fragments. Lu Fan suddenly saw some lights in the sky. Seeing them, he paused for a moment. Wang Chang said in a tired voice, "Lu Fan, we're here." Lu Fan replied, "Yes, I know." Then, looking at Yuki, he said, "Listen, I'm leaving here alone, and you stay here and wait for me and rest. Don't try to escape. Otherwise, you know what will happen to you." Wang Qiang said in a tired voice, "I know you can fly, and I can't. Then you'll catch me immediately. I won't run away." Lu Fan then moved forward. The status window showed that Lu Fan was very close to the treasure map. Lu Fan looked around. He realized there was nothing around the lake. Perhaps he was inside. Lu Fan was just thinking about going in when suddenly a strange sound was heard. Strange powers appeared around Lu Fan. Approaching quickly, he said, "Hey, you idiot! Your movements are too slow." The second animal, a bear, had said, "Hey, shut up! Kill him immediately." A huge crocodile is in front. A huge crocodile, level 120, is visible in the status window. Deadly bite. The crocodile pounces on the target and bites 3 times. Each time, it deals 10% damage. It has another power called Death Sword. When the crocodile attacks a human while bleeding, it initiates a death roll. Each roll deals 20% damage to the target's max HP and refreshes the bleeding. The armored Capricorn crocodile's move powers up its salvo, increasing its defense by 100% for 1 minute. Each time it hits, the duration increases by 10 seconds. Just then, a large vulture appears between them. He says, "Hey, this family's dragon trainer is here too. Quickly end the fight before he interferes. Kill him immediately." Here's the bear, charging straight at the crocodile. He shouts, "I'll grab the crocodile in a melee, you two. Hold on." And then he rushes over and jumps on the crocodile. "And then they say that you remove this family. We will directly form an alliance." This man's name is Liang Cheng, a level 110 black mage, a C-rank noble from the western region. And he says, "I'm willing to cooperate with you, but you guys go back on your word." After seeing all this, Lu Fan thought to himself, "Looks like I'm getting in their way." Senior sister introduced Li Qingfeng and Yuan Jing'eng, but this black mage is a new guy to me. But then, Liang Cheng immediately activates and says, "You're from the summoning class, level 65 and above. In the Divine Ruin secret area, you're here only to lose." And then he simultaneously uses the power of Rebuild Bone, which spreads dark magic to nearby bones and temporarily revives them under the caster's control. Seeing all this, the bear and the vulture are completely shocked, and he says, "Hey, look, gorilla. I didn't know this dark magic would stop me. He can be trusted." The bear, seeing all this, replies, "So what? If he's plotting something, I won't let him off easily." Lu Fan was now fully prepared for the fight. He said, "I thought you could summon creatures within the secret area. But I didn't know you could also tamper with bones and bring them to life.